Hello friends and welcome to lesson 71 from the first lessons book by Julio Sagreras. We are going to be tackling this lesson 4 measures at a time. The left hand positions are for the most part very stationary, so we're going to cover a span of 4 measures as a unity to keep it more practical. We're going to need 3 positions of the left hand. Position 1 is finger number 3 on string number 6, fret number 3. We're going to be needing strings number 6, 4, 3, and 2. And then measure 2, we are going to need finger 1 on string number 2, fret number 1, and finger 2 on string number 3, fret number 2. We are also going to be needing strings 5, 4, 3, and 2. So that's measure number 2. The position at measure number 3 is finger 2 on string number 5, fret number 2, and finger 4 on string number 2, fret number 3. We are also going to be playing strings 5, 4, 3, and 2. 5, 4, 3, and 2. And finally, the last measure of this section is finger number 1 on string number 2, fret number 1, and finger number 3 on string number 5, fret number 3. Kind of like a C major chord shape minus finger 2. And the strings we're going to pluck are 5, 3, 2, and 1. But at the same time, of course. So position 1, position 2, position 3, and position 4. Now let's break down what to do with those positions. We are going to start at the pickup to measure number 1, plucking open 4th string with the index finger, and then we pluck at the same time string 6, 4, 3, and 2 with thumb, index, middle, and ring fingers. And then index, middle, and ring finger play again, same strings, and then we're going to pluck open 4th with index, and we get into measure number 2. At the same time, we have to pluck 5, 4, 3, and 2, and then 4, 3, and 2. String number 4 by itself with index, as we position our hand to play the position at measure number 3, which is finger number 2 on string number 5, fret number 2, and finger number 4 on string number 2, fret number 3. We pluck at the same time 4 strings, and then index, middle, and ring finger, and then open 3rd by itself with the middle finger. And then we get to measure number 4 and we pluck at the same time thumb, index, middle, and ring fingers. Let's have a quick summary of what the right hand is doing. The first measure, the right hand deals with strings number 6, 4, 3, and 2. And then index, middle, and ring fingers are going to remain playing the same strings for measure number 2, but the thumb is now going to play string number 5. For measure number 3, the right hand is going to play the exact same strings. And for measure number 4, the thumb is going to remain plucking string number 5, but index, middle, and ring fingers are going to go down a string. So instead of being on strings 4, 3, and 2, they have to be at 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to play the whole section a bit slowly to have time to pay attention to the behavior of the right hand. So here we go. 2 and 3 and 1 and 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 2 and 3 and 1. The next section of the piece is from measure 5 to measure 8. Measure 5, we're going to have a D7 chord shape, which is finger 1 on string number 2, fret number 1, finger 2 on string number 3, fret number 2, and finger 3 on string number 1, fret number 3. The thumb is going to play the 4th string. We're going to play those 4 strings at the same time, and then the first 3 strings at the same time. Let's have a look at the transition from measure 4 to measure 5. So at measure 4 we finished. We ended up with this position. The position we need in measure 5 uses finger 1 on the same spot. So that finger, we're not going to lift it. We're going to keep it there. To smoothen up a little bit the transition from the position in measure 4 to the position in measure 5, we're also going to prepare finger 2 hovering string 3 at fret number 2. The only thing that we cannot prepare much for is the big jump of finger number 3 that needs to go from string 5 fret number 3 all the way to string number 1 fret number 2. because finger 3 has such a long way to go, any kind of preparation that we can do on fingers 1 and 2 is going to help us get to the right position at the right time as smoothly as possible, which is not an easy task, but it is totally achievable. We're going to use finger 4 that at the moment we have it completely free, but finger 2, we're using it on string number 2, on string number 3, fret number 2, and we need to change it to string number 4, fret number 2 as well. So from the position at the ending of measure 5, we need to shift to the position at measure 6, finger 2 on string 4, fret 2, and finger 4 on string 1, fret 3. And we plug the first 4 strings at the same time, and then the first 3 strings at the same time. By beat 3 of measure 6, try to have fingers 1 and 3 prepared for what is to come in measure 7, which is finger 1 hovering string number 2, fret number 1, and finger 3 hovering string number 5, fret number 3. And that is going to get us the position at measure number 7, which is the same as the one at measure number 4. And we plug string 5, 3, 2, and 1 at the same time, followed by the first 3 strings. And then at measure number 8, we are going to need finger 2 on string 5, fret 2, finger 3 on string 3, fret 2, and finger 4 on string 1, also in fret number 2. We are going to plug strings 5, 3, 2, and 1, but at the same time. Let's have a listen to the full section from measure 5 to 8. From measure number 9 to the end of the piece, we have more melodic movement. So we're going to break the piece down into measure number 9 and 10. Measure number 9 starts with our finger number 4 on string number 1, fret number 3, and an open 6th string. Of course, string number 1, we pluck it with the ring finger, and string number 6 with the thumb. Once again. And then the first 3 strings as open strings, and finger 4 goes back to string number 1, fret number 3. We plug the first 3 strings at the same time. Yes. Something good to have in mind is that because finger 4 is going to start in one place, go away from it, and then go back to it, the closest we can keep it to the place it is going to go back to, the smoother we're going to be able to get that melody. So we take it off and keep it close, and then we bring it down. A second advice has to do with what to do to smoothen up the transition to the next measure, and that has to do with finger number 2. So when we go back to pressing with finger 4, try to have finger 2 close to string number 1, fret number 2, because that's what we need on measure number 10, which is open 4th string and string number 1 on fret number 2. Because this part of the piece has such a strong melody on the top voice, we have to be very careful to keep the legato, the connection between the notes on. Let's see once again from the beginning of measure 9 to the beginning of measure 10. Secondly, about measure 10 is our need of finger 1 and 4 on string number 3, fret number 2, and string number 2, fret number 3. Here we have one instance of having 2 notes at the same time, but one note belongs to the main melody and the other note belongs to the accompaniment. So ideally, we would aim to get more volume for the D note and less volume for the A note, but at the same time. So measure number 10. Let's have a listen to measure number 9 and 10. And one last thing about measure number 10 is trying to keep finger 3 close to string number 5, fret number 3 by the end of measure number 10 to prepare for the position at measure 11, at the beginning of measure 11. Measure 11 begins with finger 3 on string number 5, fret number 3, and open 1st string at the same time. Remember, if it is on the 1st string, we play with the ring finger. If it is on the 2nd string, we play with the middle finger, and if it is on the 3rd string, we play with the index finger, at least in this piece in particularly, and in many pieces, but not in all of them, as in the beginning of this piece, where our fingers changed strings, going back to measure 11. So we start with the first sonority, And we bring finger 1 to string number 2, fret number 1. Again, we have two notes at the same time, but the top note, the highest note, is the main melody, belongs to the main melody, and the open third, in this case, is part of the accompaniment. So we're going to try to keep it softly, while at the same time we have more volume on the C. And then we have three simultaneous notes. We keep the left hand as it is, and we just plug the first three strings at the same time. Here we have an instance where we have three notes, two belonging to the accompaniment and one belonging to the main melody. The first string should be louder than the other two. Let's hear measure 11. That was very exaggerated. It doesn't have to be super different. As long as it is clearly stated that the main melody has the top voice there, we are doing fine. And then something to have in mind is at the end of measure 11 to prepare fingers 2 and 4 for what's to come on measure 12. Finger 2 close to string 5 fret 2 and finger 4 close to string 2 fret 3. On measure 12 we're going to bring those two fingers down at the same time and we are going to remove finger 3. When we do that with the right hand we're going to pluck strings 5, 3 and 2. Let's see measures 11 and 12. And now let's see from 9 to 12. This is very nice music, beautiful melody. And then we're going back to taking 4 measures at a time. Measure 13 starts with an A minor chord shape. Finger 1 on string number 2 fret number 1, finger 2 on string number 4 fret number 2, and finger 3 on string number 3 fret number 2. We are going to pluck 4 strings at the same time, strings 5, 4, 3, and 2 at the same time. Before moving forward, just a word about the transition from measure 12 to 13. Measure 12 ends like this. We can have finger number 1 on string number 2 fret number 1 at the same time that we have finger number 4 on string 2 fret 3, and the sound is not going to be affected. But the transition to the next position is going to be a little bit easier. And a little bit easier is a lot better than not easier at all. So we have that and we play, let's say we play measure number 12. We keep finger 1 there and then we move fingers 2 and 3 to the place they need to be. So from there, beat number 2 of measure 13, we are going to need to change the position of finger number 3 from string 3 fret 2 to string 4 fret 3. But when we do this, we have to keep finger 1 pressing on string number 2, fret number 1, because the duration of this note is indicated as a dotted half note, which lasts for 3 beats in this piece. Then we have to stretch finger number 4 to fret number 4 on string number 3, but still keep finger 1 pressing on string number 2, fret number 1. This is going to require a little bit of a stretch for our fingers, but it is totally attainable. Let's see measure 13 once again. And then we go into measure 14 that starts with open 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings with thumb, index, and middle. When we do this, we should try to have finger 1 close to string 2 fret 1 and finger 2 close to string 3 fret 2, because on beat 2 we need to press those strings and play them at the same time. And from here on we are going to be sliding fingers number 1 and 2 together. To go to beat 3 we move both fingers 1 fret higher. To go into measure 15 we move those 2 fingers 1 fret higher, keeping the position, and pluck open 4th at the same time. And then we have to go back 1 fret at a time with the same position of fingers number 2 and 1. So 1 fret lower or behind, and we plug the first 3 strings at the same time. And then we are going to move even 1 more fret lower, but when we get here we need to press with finger 3 string number 1 fret number 2. We plug the first 3 strings. When we do this, try to keep finger number 4 close to fret number 3 on string number 1 to get that position at the beginning of measure 16 in a more easily manner. And then we end the piece with finger 3 on string 6 fret 3. Let's have a listen to measure 13 all the way to the ending of the piece. this section, we have the same situation that we have had before during the piece. It is that the highest note is the main melody. So even when we are playing two notes at the same time and moving the fingers around and around, if we can manage to have the highest note with more volume than the other notes, it's going to sound a lot more melodic, and the main melody is going to be clear to the listener. And there you have it, friends. Lesson 71 from the First Lessons book by Julio Sagreras. Wonderful lesson to practice that independence of the main melody over an accompaniment. I hope this video has been useful for you. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. As usual, you will find a link to a play-along video at a slow tempo in the description box, alongside other important resources for your guitar developing skills. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Keep enjoying the process.